Even with a lower snowpack report and possible extreme drought looming ahead, Penticton's dam manager said Okanagan Lake's levels are sitting comfortably.
We're only a few centimeters below our end of February target for Okanagan Lake. And again, many years we're a little above, a little below. But the lake hasn't fallen that much over the winter, despite the fact that we went in fairly low because of the drought conditions last year. And, a lot of that has to do with the sort of how warm the winter's been.
The seasonal targets, including the full pool, were developed years ago as a part of a major Okanagan Basin-wide consultative process.
Purpose is primarily for flood control, but it's also for in these drought years and things like that. It's we can manage to collect water to sort of store it in place for. Again, irrigators in the South Okanagan or fish migration flows in Okanagan River.
The trick is always what happens in June.
We've either had too much or too little. We've never had sort of a nice average moderate amount of precipitation. And that's impacted our operations. And again, if we're getting up towards our full pool target and then it really starts raining in June, that wouldn't be great for potential flooding or at least high water.
As snowpack is only one indicator of potential flooding, a close eye will be kept on upcoming forecasts and weather events.
We have a low snowpack. There's no doubt about that, and it could get higher or it could get sort of lower in relation to normal. But that does not mean that a really intense rainstorm or whatever, couldn't generate some flooding in like tributaries. We're not expecting something like that in our lake systems. But people still should be aware and should pay attention to that.
For Gasnet News in the Okanagan, I'm Casey Richardson.